Young Sheldon, one quote from each main character that goes against their personality. Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my another video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. While the Cooper family is pretty secure in who they are, Sheldon, Missy, Mary, George, and Georgie sometimes speak against type in Young Sheldon. With a few episodes remaining, Season 5 of Young Sheldon is scheduled to return to CBS on April 14, 2022. At last glance, Meemaw opened her gambling room, Sheldon reacquainted with his childhood friend Paige, and Georgie finally confessed to Mandy about his age. What the final 5 episodes have in store for viewers is anyone's guess at this point. Young Sheldon, Meemaw's relationship timelines, however, with over 100 episodes spent on TV since 2017, the 7 main characters in Young Sheldon have left little mystery as to their personal traits, characteristics, worldviews, habits, and social cues. While actions speak louder than words, the characters in Young Sheldon often betray their inherent nature through lines of dialogue. Despite being a super smart and prodigious TV genius, Sheldon Cooper, Ian Armitage, is a socially awkward 9-year-old who has a hard time showing his emotion and relating to human beings with any sense of compassion or sympathy. He eludes how stupid most people are in his eyes and clings to cold hard logic as a scientist rather than the blind faith his mother lives by. Yet, in a major breach of character, Sheldon admits to Meemaw, Annie Potts, how they let his emotions get the best of him in class, hinting at a sense of embarrassment that is normally foreign to Sheldon. Wishing he was more like his scientific idol, Sheldon drives the point home by adding you never hear about Newton crying like a baby after he was brutalized by an apple. During a heated argument in the episode A Mother, a Child, and a Blue Man's Backside, Mother Mary, Zoe Perry, makes a blustery bluff at Sheldon that couldn't be more disparate than her true character. At her core, Mary is overprotective and extremely patient with Sheldon despite her inability to relate to his lofty worldviews. Young Sheldon, 10 best characters introduced late in the show. The truth is, Mary is never done mommying Sheldon even decades later when she continues to meddle in his affairs and show tremendous support throughout The Big Bang Theory. Mary may wish she could relinquish her motherly instincts, but she retains them for life. One of the funniest thematic refrains in the mega-successful TV spin-off show is the love-hate dynamic between George Sr., Lance Barber, and Meemaw. The latter constantly mocks the former for being too dim-witted and not good enough for her daughter, with George unafraid to hurl insults right back at her. Yet, in a disingenuous statement meant to drum up romantic interest so that Dale could take Meemaw out of the house often, George speaks glowingly about his verbally abusive mother-in-law. While his descriptions are accurate, George does not think Connie is great and avoids spending time with her when he can. The entire Cooper family speaks with dripping irony and sarcasm at every turn, especially Sheldon's older brother Georgie Jr., Montana Jordan. Georgie is also portrayed as the least intellectual sibling and often leans into his prideful ignorance as a source of comedy. Moreover, he rarely lets his true emotions show and makes fun of those who do. Yet, in an unusual moment of honesty, maturity, sympathy, and compassion, Georgie ditches the sophomoric sarcasm and acts tenderly toward Veronica in ways he never shows to his own family. It's simply one of the most heartwarming scenes on Young Sheldon. For much of the show, Sheldon's younger twin sister Missy, Reagan Reward, is painted as a snarky brat who, like Georgie, is nowhere near as intelligent as Sheldon. It's rarer any time Missy outsmarts her brilliant brother, and even rarer for her to pay him a compliment. She normally pokes fun at his nerdy brain and uncool comportment. Young Sheldon, 10 times the show's dealt with serious issues yet. Both sentiments are relayed in the quote, which leads to an argument Missy ends up winning thanks to her own genius stroke of logic. The quote proves Missy is wiser than indicated, having observational people skills Sheldon sorely lacks. The funniest character on Young Sheldon, Sheldon's foul-mouthed grandmother, Meemaw, is so heathenistic on the show one wonders where Mary got her piety from. The fun-loving drinker does not share her daughter's religious views and often speaks out against the church and makes deals with God based on her gambling outcomes. Yet, in a quote that wildly betrays her character, Meemaw waxes spiritual about miracles and God-fearing folks that she neither believes in nor identifies with inside her heart. An opportunist, Meemaw used religion when it was convenient for her to do so. The biggest imposter on the show, Pastor Jeff, Matt Hobby, presents himself as a moral authority figure who imparts biblical teachings at the Baptist church the Coopers attend in Texas. Behind closed doors, Jeff is a liar and a cheater who tried to bilk his wife when his church became bankrupt. As such, pretty much every public do-gooder quote Pastor Jeff makes is really a front to maintain his power within the church and operate his own sinful habits in secret while hypocritically preaching the gospel. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Young Sheldon 24, and stay with us.